Second preheating, let's line them up in the tunnel. 15, 47, 49, 52. In that third spot, but he's got a shot on coming outside lane, and we go to the halfway. 5 down.
Welcome to Seekonk Speedway, oldest surviving asphalt track in Massachusetts. For decades, this has been the local mecca for stock car fans down by the Rhode Island border. Adults who used to come as kids now bring their kids. The cars may have changed over the years, but this track, its patrons, and the unique appeal of auto racing have remained the same. On a weekday, the engine's roar is just a faint echo. The track is empty and silent, almost ghostly. In the stillness, owner D. Anthony Venditti reflects on the business that has consumed him since he built the track in 1946.
We've had 40-some-odd tracks like the dust in New England. Nobody ever mentions it. You had your biggest arena right here in Lonsdale with 27,000 seats. You wouldn't have been able to build that today for $15 million. Of course, New England is tough. New England demands an awful lot. It's very hard to satisfy a New Englander.
This is a bad thing. You can't forget to put this on.
Pleasing crowds has never been a problem for Carl Bug Stevens, a survivor like the Speedway itself. The 54-year-old Rehoboth native is the local hero and then some. A 3-time national champion in the late 60s, Stevens had a taste of the big time down south. Now he's back where it all began, in semi-retirement, a weekend warrior.
It's a challenge. Every lap is a challenge. To get into a race car and go to the ultimate that you can go, the fastest you can go, you just feel good about it. It's like hitting a home run in baseball. It's like scoring a touchdown in football. But we do it lap after lap. There's a fine line between crash, spin out, or doing something wrong. And the guys that can stay within that fine line, but right to the ultimate, or right on the edge all the time, they're going to be the winners.
Bug's 21-year-old son Dave knows the feeling. After years of watching his dad from the wings, Dave now shows up on race night with his own pro stock.
You take it as far as I can take it. You just have to take it one step at a time. I'm trying to do the best I can with right now with what I have and what I have to work with.
I hope Dave can go far. But there's a lot of guys, a lot of potential, but they've just got to do the right things, that's all, you know. Probably a half a dozen out of 24 here that can really drive. And any one of them, if they had the right potential and finances behind them, could develop a team to go far. But it takes a lot of capital. This is something that has to be checked every week, Steve, you know.
Monday through Friday, father and son can be found here at Bug Stevens Auto Parts in nearby Freetown. The family business provides the capital to keep on racing and provides Dave with a place to work on his car, work that is never really done.
Work every night. Don't go anywhere on the weekends. Work on race cars. Come Saturday night, race. Go back and work on your race car. I tell you, it's a disease.
The payoff, of course, is on Saturday, race night. For the drivers and crew, the night begins about mid-afternoon, when the cars start to arrive by flatbed trucks. One by one, they claim a spot in the pit area, sort of the racer's locker room. For the next few hours, the area will come alive with the sound of engines, air guns, and overall automotive ambiance, with country and western wafting in and out.
My boy's from West on the top. That's why I'm here.
I'm on a date. He's a racing fan. I'll go wherever he takes me. I wouldn't want my boyfriend out there doing that, but it's his brother.
I don't want nothing loose, nothing falling off, no leaks. I have a sense of anticipation right now, you know, trying to get everything together.
pitch fire. Warming the tires, Brian. He's going to get the other bug.
A loss without it. We rained out the last 2 weeks, and I was crawling the wall, basically.
By sundown, the preparations have ended. The crowd has arrived, and the 24 drivers have strapped themselves in for 35 laps of intensity.
The Eastern installation number 18 of Paul Bugsy Stevens.
Because of Seekonk's handicapping system, Bugs in car number 18 has to start way back in the pack. But it doesn't take long before he maneuvers his way into contention. As Bugs battles Bill Matson for the lead, Dave will have to bow out with car trouble, but he'll have plenty of company.
Don't forget that big Seekonk Speedway hat sale.
In the end, Bugs' run for the lead is stymied by a late caution flag. He settles for third. For Bill Matson, a victory celebration. For Bugs Stevens, nothing but frustration.
I was going to win that race. I was determined. But when that caution came out, matter of fact, when the caution came out, I thought it might help me, but it went just the opposite. Tires, when they cool off and then you go back to racing, sometimes they grow or they shrink. This time my right rear grew, which loosened the car up, and I was in trouble.
His pride dented, perhaps, but his car remains intact. Another track favorite, Dick Houlihan, isn't so lucky.
The 6 car got a little bit sideways, and he overcorrected to the right, and I was next to him, and I went up over his wheel. He cut right in front of me. That's basically what happened. Pretty frustrating. I'm very frustrated. We've had a very bad year, and now the car's junk. The car's going to have to be probably rebuilt from front to rear. It's an expensive crash.
But you know he'll be back, because, as Bugs Stevens says, it's a disease.
This is a contagious disease. This is just like any other sport. Once you get hooked on racing, you're in it.
A tale of two survivors, Bugsy Stevens and Seekonk Speedway. The track hasn't been turned into a shopping mall.